Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server. ToddytheBody here, Avant 3. Alright, today is the day, as you can tell from the title of the video. Today is the day we complete automating the rainbow generator. Let's go see what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and put my effortless ring back on so I can run a little faster. Alright, so let's go down here. The halitosis generator is the last one we had left. I told you how I was going to do it, and I did it, so I'll show it to you. And see, here we go, and let's see, this is how many Dragon's Breath we have right now from how we're making them. So let me go ahead and show you how I'm doing that. What I want to do, since I think that there will be a fair amount of people that are coming and watching the video because they're looking to see how to do the rainbow generator thing, I want to go over the halitosis generator, and then I will go over the other ones just in case you're just coming to the channel to see how we are automating the rainbow generator. Alright, so I think what we are going to do is we're going to hop on over first, just so you can see that I have it. Over here, we're going to our secret lab down in this corner. I can get to the secret lab, there we go. Alright, let's see, over here. Over on the side, all I did is I set up an extra utilities cobblestone generator, and that's all I've got. And then every once in a while it throws a piece of cobblestone in there and it gets pulled out so fast you can't even see it, but I will show it to you so that you can see it. So we're gonna hop over. I guess we'll take the path this time. Let's go up into this room. I've been meaning to do something with this room so that it's being used instead of just for a little bit of storage here. Here are some of our leftovers. Alright, so here is how we are making the halitosis machine run, or the Dragon's Breath. So that cobblestone generator, it's feeding into this chest right here, and then it is being fed into our calculator stuff. So what we're doing, what I talked about last time, is that we are using the calculator mod, the multiplier, to get more Dragon's Breath. And then, so we're going to go into the automation in case you were wondering or you missed that last time. So the cobblestone runs through the mechanism pipe, item pipe, which I don't know about using, but as I say in many other episodes, do not use the Ender IO stuff because it causes lots and lots and lots of server lag. Alright, so the cobblestone goes into here and it gets turned into damaged circuits and stone dust. Alright, so the stone dust gets sent upwards, and in case you don't know about the calculator mod, if you take the wrench, and we'll do this one here since nothing is attached to it. If you right click it, see it turns red, and the other way is green. Turn green, please. Turn green. Don't be messed up. Don't be messed up. Oh no. Now we're in trouble. Alright, let's see here. Let's do this. Transfer upgrade, all of these. Now I'm in trouble. Alright. Everything getting stuck? It is getting stuck. Let me tell you why, because now all of these things are all messed up, and it's all your fault because I had to take that off. Alright, so let's go and fix everything. Take that off. We need to take off the trash can so we can get to the one side. Alright, the analyzer there, and then we need to turn that red. And then we need to put the trash can back on top. Alright, get there. So there's this weird thing happening. This is the right click. Oh, and then it worked this time. Occasionally, when I right click on things, see, this is right clicking. I'm holding down right click and it is destroying that plank. And then now if I hold down right click, it doesn't do anything. So I don't know what is up with that. So it really kind of gets, is it going through now at least? No, it's not. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Alright, and we got to pick all this up again. Okay, so since inside here this is red, you can kind of see the red border, which is what I was getting at before while I was even showing you all that. That's the output. So there we go. And then now we'll put the trash can back on once we turn this red. There we go. Trash can. And then the transfer and the void upgrade. So now it should be going through. Alright, great. And going through? Yes, awesome. Alright, so then the cobblestone gets put into here. It gets turned into small stone piles of dust and damaged circuits. The damaged circuits just get moved into here and then get made into better circuits, but they're not analyzed, so then they get moved into the analyzing chamber which then they become analyzed, and they're either regular circuits or they're stable circuits. Occasionally you get goodies here, which the goodies are being fed into the trash can. I'm not keeping any of them. And then the circuits get thrown into this section here. Now, because we had a little hiccup there, now we are collecting a bunch of not analyzed circuits. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those and get rid of them real fast. Let's see, not analyzed, not analyzed, not analyzed, not analyzed, analyzed. All right. Was that it? Are we going to get any more? Let's just go ahead and throw these away since we have so many. There we go. Got rid of them. And now let's get rid of our wrench so that we don't have any more accidents where we're picking up stuff. All right. Okay, so and then in this trash can I'm feeding those little stone piles are going up through there, and it's filtered, because if you don't use a filter then it will put the circuits up into the trash can. We don't want that. So I actually have the top marked as red output and the right side also, so then it moves over this way. Alright, so then it's pulling the circuits over into our refined storage. This is my first refined storage on the server for me. So if we look inside the little grid thing, we've got a ton of stable circuits, and then occasionally you'll see a regular one, which that is then being put into the trash can. We can see here I've got all of the regular circuits going into the trash cans, and we are comparing the MBT so that it does the regular ones and not the stable ones. We keep all the stable ones. So I think that if we look inside here, yeah, we have 21,000 of the stable circuits, which is an amazing amount. You know, we can do lots and lots of things with all these besides just using them for the multiplier here. So if we look into this, it is exporting stable circuits into here, and you only have to do one type, because it if we don't compare the MBT and all that, but we do compare the OR dictionary, then it will do all of the stable circuits instead of just that one type. So that's what we're doing. And then what happens here is that when it's made, when there's an output, then I have it going underneath. Like if you can see down there, the output, it comes out of the bottom. I had to figure this out with the multiplier. It's kind of like a furnace. If you pump stuff into the side, it will go into this line. If you put stuff into the top, it will go into the to be cooked sort of area, and then the stuff that's done you take out of the bottom. Okay, so that's something, like I said, I had to figure out on my own. So anyways, stuff that's taken out of the bottom, it's going down, it's being put into our ender chest here, and this is the same ender chest that is connected to our halitosis generator way over there. And and then it also has an output from the same chest going up and then around. So all it does is it keeps pulling stuff up and around and gets multiplied and then put back in the chest, and we have a gain that way. And then that's how we are making the Dragon's Breath. So if anybody else that happens to play here on the server needs Dragon's Breath, I have a pretty good amount here, so you can just come by and grab some if you want. And I have a gain, so you don't have to worry about my generators going out. I also did change my crafting programs here for my alloy machine. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, but that's not this episode. Maybe I'll show that off next episode or at the very end of this one. But I want to get this going for the folks that are just stopping by, like I said, to see how we are automating this generator. Alright, so I spent the most time on that one because that's the new one for us. The last one, the latest one, not the least one though. So that one is that one, and now that you know how to do that one, let's go ahead and go over the rest and catch everybody up. I'm going to head down here just to show off a few of the other insides of the automation of the generators. Like I said, it's in case you didn't get to it or see it or whatever. This is how we're getting our lava. It's just from Actually Additions, the lava controllers down on the bottom, and then we've got the casing, and then it's being pumped up from the mechanism pump and put into an ender tank, which we will be feeding into other generators. This is how we are doing our potion one. We are feeding water bottles into and that one is still hogging all the bottles, so we are going to grab those, put them into this one here. There we go. And the potion generator will generate powder off of water bottles, so That's where we're getting that. This is for the enchanted book. We did this last episode. I'm not going to really spend too much time on this one because we just did it. So go check out that last episode. If we do, oh, that one should be ready to send another book through sometime soon, but it's gonna wait 15,000 ticks before it does, so we don't really see that. And how we're doing it is we're getting the unbreakable 10 enchant from this weapon right here. Alright, so go check out that episode if you haven't. Alright, so let's go over here and look at each generator. We will do the easy ones first, and now I'm going to be withered. The nether stars here, they are coming from the woot farm over here. It looks a little different. Did somebody fix my stairs, or has it always been like that? So I have a skeleton mob controller here, and I have a wither mob controller here, and they get switched out with this idea here, with the using the shovels instead of sticks. Like I said, go check out, if you want to get more in detail in some of these generators, go check out the other episodes, look at the comments. There are some amazing pointers and suggestions and stuff. Please check those out if you have not. Anyway, so they switch back and forth. There was the switch right there, and now it's the wither instead of the skeleton, and the stuff gets pulled out. So there's all my bones, there's all my stars, and then let's move on to the next part. The stars go into the nether star generator. Like I was saying, the bones get moved over into the bone generator there. Is it called a bone generator, or is it called something else? It's called undead generator. That's what it is. Undeath generator. Alright. That lava we looked at earlier, it's getting moved into this one here, which just takes lava. Alright, let's not get too close to that nether star generator again. The overclocker generator here, the overclocker, the regular furnace generator, and the survivalist generator are using these coils, wireless coils from Extra Utilities 2 to keep them going. And this one over here, remember, if you've been watching, we put that stack of fire diamonds in here, and I have not filled it back up at all. So this, ever since that episode came out, even before a little bit, that's what's been eating off of this. So you can see that this lasts a long time. Alright, let's see, what else are we gonna do next? Let's do the snow one. So I've got the snowman here, and underneath is a mechanical user with a end forge or end diamond shovel. What's it called? This shovel right here, the end forge shovel that uses end diamond from calculator, and it has no durability, so that's why I have it down there. So it just goes on and on forever. And this range collector picks up snowballs, which feeds it into that ender chest, which is the same ender chest that is right here. And then this is just to take the overflow of snowballs. Alright, so then we've got the woot, not the woot farms, but from Agricultural Revolution, we've got the HappyBot farms. This one is doing redstone on both sides because the heated generator, this one right here, whoops, uses redstone and lava. So you already saw where we got the lava, and then this is where we're getting the redstone. You can see it is 6.25 seconds for each piece of redstone, so that's why we have two sides here so that it can keep up. And then we're using a crafter and stuff like that to turn the essence into redstone. It's being fed into the ender chest, which is the same ender chest as right there. Alright, let's see, we've got more happy bots over here. This side is collecting gassed essence, and the other side is doing the ender essence. The ender essence is making pearls, and the other in the gassed essence side is making the gunpowder to automate the explosive generator, and then the enderman generator right over here. Okay, let's do the slime one and the culinary one. This one is using rotten pears as slime, and the culinary generator is using regular pears. Sorry if it seems like that I'm blowing right through these. It's just because we've done all these on other episodes, and so like I said, go check them out for the details. Alright, so here's our pear tree from the calculator mod. We're using the algorithm simulator to pull the pears and the rotten pears off, and they're going into these quantum storage units I have plenty here. Plenty of supplies. Lots and lots. And then both of these are being fed into the generators. And if anybody needs any slime balls or equivalent, just come and get them. They're right there. Okay, and then let's jump and get over there. Alright, so that enchanted book that we talked about before, here's the where it's being fed. The Unbreaking 10 book gets 28 minutes bird time, so, and then there it filled up. So we missed it being made, but yeah, go check out the last episode. And then let's see, the halitosis generator. Here's where the dragon breath is going into. You get 10 minutes for each bottle. Here's the potion generator. I have 2 because it doesn't always burn. Like, see, it goes in and then the glass bottle has to be pulled out, and there's a delay. So I have 2 so that they can be staggered a little bit, and then it keeps the generator counted as on more often so that the rainbow generator itself doesn't flicker. But it still flickers a little bit, and I might have to put a 3rd one down. Let's see. I'm kind of saving the pink one for last, I think, and I think I've actually gotten to last. Yeah, I think we're at the pink one. Alright. So then the pink generator, we're using pink petals from Botania. And if we come over this way, we will see the whole setup, I believe. The bones from the Woot Mob farm are coming in through here, which are being fed into the crafter right here, and they're being crafted into bone meal. And the bone meal is then being fed into this mechanical user right here. The petals, excess petals, are being fed into this mechanical user, which is hitting the ground and feeding the ground, or planting on the ground, or I forget how they call it, but it's putting the petal onto the ground. And then the mechanical user is growing it, and then when it's grown, this one has a Shears of Winter from Reliquary, which doesn't take damage, and it shears them so that we can get them. And then the flowers themselves go into this crafter also, and then they get crafted into petals, and you get 4 petals from one of the flowers. So that's why we have an excess. And let's see, yep, there's where the pink petals are going, which is connected to the generator, and all of the extra stuff so that we don't get backed up is going into this item nullifier. And I think that is that. I hope none of that was too fast. I feel like that we went really fast on this, and since this is a new thing, it seems like we should really spend some time, or not really skip over it, but it's really pretty simple. You feed it cobblestone, you let it go through the different machines, so I guess precision, and then the processing, and then the analyzing chamber. Make sure and have some outputs, and then you can output it to refined storage, which doesn't penalize you for items that don't stack, and these circuits do not stack. And I only have 1 card in there. If it fills up, I guess what'll happen is that maybe this will back up, maybe, I don't know. Who knows what'll happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get another 40-something thousand of stable circuits. Maybe we won't have to worry about it ever again because there'll be so many. But anyways, the regular ones get filtered out because the multiplier will only work with stable circuits, not the not stable ones. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for Rainbow Generator. Now, in case you weren't around for the episode where we tried it out for the first time, let's go ahead and go light it. What I really want it to do is I want it to add it to Grok's tree. But then I feel like we'll be kind of like hogging it to ourselves and not sharing it with the rest of the server. So let's go ahead and do something else. I like this. Link made this. It looks pretty awesome. So let's go to spawn. Grok did set up a separate Christmas tree for the folks that didn't want to come and build an ornament off of his tree. So that's where we're going to put ours. Let's go over to spawn. So here we are, landing in the hacienda. There we go. I thought about putting it in here because I did have the speed ring on the display stand here, but then it started causing lag, so I took it down. So maybe after Christmas I'll take the display stand down and put the rainbow generator inside there. Maybe that'll look cool, but we'll do it then. and not now. Alright, so what we're going to use is we're going to use it for the tree topper here. You can see our little, this is our spawn Christmas tree. It looks like there's a chest there. Let's go ahead and read the book. Grok made the book. Let's check out what it says. Merry Christmas, 'tis the season to be jolly and trim the Christmas tree. I decided to place this tree here at spawn for people to decorate as they wish. In the chest are some ornaments, but feel free to make your own. Enjoy. And that's what we did. So let's put that there. Let's put our tree topper on top. Hopefully nobody minds. And bam! Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? If you're new to the old rainbow generator thing, let me just go ahead and give it a little tap there. You can see, oh, I tapped it when it flickered. There we go. It's making 1 million RF a tick. I assume that if I make a double of every generator and just attach the ender chest that's already got all the ingredients and stuff, I can probably make as many of these as I want to. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just stick with the one. But I think it was pretty cool. I think it was a cool project. And I'm glad that everybody, I'm glad that some people helped me out and like participated and came up with some ideas. It really kind of like gets me thinking about like maybe what the next project's gonna be that maybe we can do together. So I can get your ideas and maybe try them out and stuff. So I hope everybody likes that for the Christmas tree. And maybe now that we've done it, we can. I'll have to grab a screenshot or something of this. Maybe we can go take a look at that RF Tools control program or do something else. I don't know. Oh, I got stuck. Now I'm unstuck. So I will see you in just a sec. I absolutely cannot believe that we had talked for 20 minutes. It didn't even seem like 20 minutes. So I think with the last 10-ish minutes or so, let's talk about what I've changed here for that alloy RF Tools control automatic ingot maker thing. Let's see, do I have my program still inside here? I do. Alright, so I'm just using one program card. Before I was using 3. And what I have here, I've got 17 spots allocated, and there are 6 different alloys that Ender IO has. And so 0 through 2 is for one, and then 3 through 5 is for another as far as like putting their ingredients in. Pulsating iron only uses 2 ingredients, but just to keep things consistent, I gave it 3 spots. Anyways, alright, so what happens is that the node will push stuff into the modular storage here, and this is just a regular storage. It's just hold stuff. It's also holding my crafting cards for each of the recipes, and if I take one out, you can see that it is telling the computer what it makes. Alright, put that back inside there. And then I have the input output on this guy, so I don't have to actually use the conduits. Show configuration. This is the input here, and then the output is over here. And what the output is that it's going to be pushing into our dump chest. Alright, so let me show you that program really fast, just in case you're wanting to do one of your own. So each one of these is for a different one of the alloys. I have 6 altogether. You can see there's 3 here, 1 there, makes 4, and if you scroll down there's 2 more. So let's look at the first one real quick. Every 100 ticks, and that's going to be on each one. These are all almost identical. It's going to check my regular storage inventory for a certain item and count them, and then report back. It's going to send that number here, and if the number is greater than 63, it's going to send that signal down to stop program. If it is false, that means I have less than a stack and it'll continue on. Now if we use the get ingredient smart, it will report back with if it has all the ingredients or not. If it does have all the ingredients, it will actually go get them and then put them into the slots that I tell it to put it into, which is going to be like for this one 0 through 2. The next one is 3 through 5, and so on and so forth. You know, this one over here is 15 through 17. So like I was saying, each one gets their 3. Alright, it will actually put it there, and it will report back with a number, a -1 if it doesn't have all the things, and a 0 if it does. So if it reports back with a number that is equal to -1, then we're going to stop the program and not do anything. And plus, because it's the smart ingredient opcode, or get ingredient smart opcode, If it doesn't find everything, it won't get it. But what it will do is if it doesn't find all the ingredients, it'll give you an error code here that says missing ingredients. And that's okay because that'll stop the program. You know, if I'm low on a certain alloy, I'll come back here and I'll figure out which one I'm missing and all that. But we're just assuming that we're going to have the ingredients. If we don't, then I could do something like go and crush a bunch of charcoal or something like that. Alright, so if we don't report back with a -1, that means we do have all the ingredients, and it's going to go up here and is going to push those items that had loaded into here from this opcode. It will push those items into the storage, which is the storage right here. And then the input will just grab those items and cook them up and then push them back into our inventory. And then because we're not, I meant to click on this one. Click. There we go. Because we're not setting a crafting ticket here, I mean it does here, and then it says missing ingredients like I was saying, then it stops, but no big deal. Because we're not setting a crafting ticket, just like the books that we did for the book generator, we don't have to have this mark craft okay for it to stop. So it's going to push the items over into this inventory, and then I have it stopping right afterwards, and then the smelter is going to do the rest. So yeah, so that seems like it's a little bit easier than the one we did episodes and episodes ago, and it keeps me stocked. So now I don't have to worry as much. Before, I would use my alloys and I would have to wait. I'd have to wait a good while for them to come back, but now I don't. So let's just go ahead and show you that it works. So let me grab my steel. How about some electric steel? And for some reason, and let me show you why. Because my player interface, here it is down by my storage scanner. It counts this as it being in my inventory, so it won't send anything over here to cook. So I have to actually get it out of my inventory. So let's send it over here. So now it's not counting my player inventory. So it should, there it goes. After about 100 ticks or 5 seconds, however you want to say it, it'll start cooking some steel, and it'll keep doing that until it gets to 64 inside my main storage again. And you'll see it starts to line up here. So just to kind of look at it again, let's go ahead and grab maybe the pulse iron. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, let's grab all of it. Not that. And then put that in our storage, and you can see it can work at the same time. See, before, the program that I had before, it wouldn't work at the same time. Now it'll start putting the items here. Is it doing it? Okay. Yeah, now this one's going to make the pulse iron, then this one's going to make the electrical steel, and then it's going to be putting some more ender pearls in there to make some more, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get these back out so it doesn't go and make too many. And that's how that works. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today, looking at the rainbow generator. I can't believe we talked that much. It seems like this episode feels like it's only about 10 minutes long to me. It doesn't feel like it's the full, 30 minutes ish. So we're gonna head back to spawn, do our little sign off there next to the cool tree, and that, and fly over the top. There it is. Land right here, flip around. Let's say I will see you all next time. You all have a good night and Merry Christmas.